Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Yeah. Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Time to throw in the towel. I've been holding on this for a while. Moving on my own skin. Crocodile, yeah, watch the blood.
It's Wealthy Marriage Wednesday. You are welcome. You are welcome.
You know what?
Blessings.
I love Wednesdays
Why is that?
because I get to do Wealthy Marriage Wednesdays with you.
Yeah, I heard that. And I love Wednesday
What?
because they have a discount at Shoney's.
Oh my gosh. You and your steak dinner Shoney's. That was back in the day,
Yeah,
too.
that back in the day.
Oh,
Now that was Tuesday.
Oh, that was
The
Tuesday?
steak dinner on
Oh,
Tuesday.
my goodness.
T-bone.
Anyways,
And
Tuesday.
T-bone Tuesday.
Oh my
$11.99.
Tu-
Nah, Wealthy Marriage Wednesday is wonderful.
He likes a deal, y'all.
That's a deal. This is the best deal smoking. You
Oh,
get
my
to watch
goodness.
this for free.
Oh, yeah. That's
So,
a good deal.
That's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Free
congratulations everybody for the free 99
Mm-hmm.
deal. We got some amazing information that's gonna help you today.
Oh, yeah. For
Today
sure.
we're going to another level. Like for
Come
real.
For
Because
real?
today,
For real?
Joy's sharing. Y'all need to share too. Pull
Yeah,
out your
come on.
device if you got a device. Share this
Share,
with
y'all.
somebody.
Come on.
You're gonna be glad you did because we're gonna be giving some high level game today. We talking about real estate all the time.
all the time. Like, all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Because you asked us to talk about real estate all
You
the time.
did.
And so we talk about it, but we're going to talk about today something that's very cool.
Ooh.
It's like, how do you get to that point? Like, what information do
Mhm.
you need to start consuming that's going to help you on your journey?
Mhm.
We love books.
Love
Yeah,
books.
yeah. I didn't like to read growing up. Like, a matter of fact, I didn't like to read as an adult. Matter of fact, I didn't like to read until I found out that stuff can make you money in books.
That is true.
And so then I started buying books like a madman. That's why you see all these books back here. This is
Yeah.
not a virtual background, ladies and gentlemen. These
It's
are
real.
these are real Amazon dollars at work
Yeah.
behind us. And so we have read a ton of books, and we are going to share you some books that we've read
Oh, yeah.
that have blessed us on
Yeah.
our journey.
Oh, for sure.
And hopefully, if you read them, they
uh-oh.
will bless you as well.
Yeah.
So for today's lesson,
Oh,
we are putting on the glasses, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on Wealthy Marriage
oh my
Wednesday.
goodness.
You getting the glasses. Now, I actually have 20/20 vision, but these glasses were given to me by our property manager as a gift, and they have the UV protection, so they keep your
Oh.
eyes on the screen.
Okay.
And they also look really studious. So when I'm looking like this
It's
side,
studious and what is it? Oh, come on here,
with the
studious.
glasses, you ain't even got to say nothing.
That's true.
You just look smart to the bug.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you look all the time.
That's how I look.
This is how you just sit there. I know and you don't. I got
Come on,
glasses.
you silly. Come on, let's get into it. Let's share
All right.
what we want to share today.
Okay, we get to it today. Y'all gonna be happy you logged on today. We do have one thing that we always like to share with you. There's a disclaimer. There's a lot of great books out there.
Yes.
Do your own research. Find the books that work best for you.
For sure.
We just two people on Facebook, YouTube, and other channels
yeah.
here to help you by sharing some best practices of things that have been successful for us
Us.
and other investors who we know.
Mhm.
Our past success doesn't lead to your future success.
Success. Yeah.
Make sure that you do your own research.
Please.
And God bless you.
Yeah.
All right. So first up, first book. This is an epic book. All right.
Yes.
Number one in our history of
Mhm.
dealing with real estate
Yeah.
is that if you need a book to get started, if you haven't mastered the thought process in this particular book,
Mm-hmm.
you are missing out on a whole lot of game.
Yes.
If you in corporate right now
Mhm.
and you working, you're
Yeah.
making that $100,000 a year,
Oh,
you
yeah.
making that
You
150,
making that money.
you need to read this book.
Yes.
Yeah, hey, you making that 40 grand a year,
Come on.
grinding it out,
Mhm.
working hard,
Yeah.
doing the real work,
This here.
beating the pavement. Read this book right here. It's
Please
gonna change
read
your
it.
life.
Yes.
This book right here,
Uh-huh.
if you make, hey, it don't matter where you at,
No matter.
whatever you got going on.
Mhm.
Let's say you lawyering. if you lawyering, yeah, you bringing in 250, 300.
Come on.
You big time money. You know what I'm saying?
Read this book.
You just doing back swims in the paycheck, in the W-2.
Okay.
Fat bonuses. You know what I'm talking about? Equity partner.
Yeah.
Read this book.
Please.
It's gonna help you multiply.
Yeah.
And no matter what you into,
Mm-hmm.
if you got money or you want some money, you want to read this book right here. Yeah. So this book is all about helping to reframe how you look at your paycheck, how you look at your money in every single way. Mm-hmm. And the big part is we both read this book together. Sure and it helped us to learn about assets and liabilities.
It did.
And using that big money you got or the low money you got to be able to buy assets and letting those assets pay you for years to come.
Yeah, especially it gives you a basic understanding of assets and liabilities, especially if you haven't been exposed. So,
and we've been exposed now, so I highly recommend book number
That's book
one.
Number one.
And we're going to put that right up here for you. So if you haven't read it, make sure you check that out. That's Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Yes. Next book.
Yes. Ooh,
this is a good one.
It's right there.
I got a big old stack of books,
y'all.
Atomic Habits. Yes. Atomic Habits. Once you write this down, Atomic Habits. You got to check this out by James Clear. Hey, check this out. Atomic Habits. Like many times you might have the right thought about money or might have, different things that you want to do. Yeah. But for whatever reason, if you've ever been a person who the things you need to do, it's important, you want to do it, but you haven't got into a rhythm. So it feels like you're inconsistent. Right. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't. Mm-hmm. It hasn't really become a habit. And the reason why is you have other habits that are taking the place of the good habit. So we're habitually doing things that aren't helping us instead of habitually doing things that are helping us. Right. So Atomic Habits is all about how do you change your normal behaviors to be able to do things that are going to be effective and help you. Mm-hmm. And so let's look at that. Mm-hmm. Atomic Habits.
Yes.
All right. Can you do a glasses look? The teacher glasses look? Yeah, that's good. Atomic Habits. This is a wonderful, wonderful book.
It is.
And we highly recommend it because it helps you. Like if you are wanting to look at real estate or different businesses, but you are not in a habit of looking at that thing, you have to attach it to something. So we learned how to attach good habits, things that are going to help us, how to reward ourselves for those things, how to be able to get a routine of doing things that are going to help you win. Yes. Atomic Habits is a phenomenal book.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to the next one. We're going to put that one back up so you can take a screenshot. Yes. James Clear, Atomic Habits. I highly recommend. Next book. Small and Mighty.
Compound Effect.
The Compound Effect.
My goodness.
The Compound Effect is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
All right, the Compound Effect, what it talks about is how do you take a small good decisions work when you do them consistently over time. Right. If you take a small thing and do it over and over and over again, this book says, would you rather have $1 million all right now, or would you rather have one penny that multiplied by itself every day for a month? What would you rather have, a penny or $1 million? Well, the fact of the matter is, if you kept multiplying that penny, you took a small thing and kept multiplying it, you'd have many more millions of dollars than just that 1 million. You'd be balling out of control. Yeah. Because when you do small things over and over again, it's going to whoop the tail out of just getting a one-hit wonder. Yeah. And so how do you make a decision to be consistent? So we're giving you books about our mindset and also things that are going to help you to be able to make decisions to do things you want to do. Here's an example. If you want to work out, you want to work out. So working out, you don't see any results. Right. First, it gets harder.
It does.
So first start working out, you don't feel good. Your body starts actually looking slightly funnier because stuff starts drooping and doing different things than it normally did. You lose, 5 pounds of water in a day, and then you look on the scale. The next day you gain it all back, and you feel all depressed and everything. And it's like you got these ups and downs. And so being consistent, consistently tracking what you eat, eating the right amount of protein in your diet, doing the right workout. You might not see anything different for a month, maybe still wearing the same clothes, but man, be 2 months in, you start seeing a little something. 3 months in, it's like, okay, 4 months in, 5 months, a year later now, you've completely transformed. And now on the outside, people can see all the small steps you've been doing consistently behind the scenes. So that's the compound effect. Make sure you get there. It's a short book too.
Yeah, it is. And it's a really, I think the consistency part is what sticks out most.
Yeah. Easy read, the compound effect. We're going all glasses today, and it's a beautiful thing. This next book right here is one that we recommend to our mentees, and it's almost mandatory. I would say most mentees, not all, most. But most of them, we take you through this book right here. It's called The Millionaire Real Estate Investor. If you're a person who wants to invest in real estate, but you hadn't had a family full of people who invest in real estate, you need some proof in your mind that it works. You need some proof of how could this thing look? How did these people, normal, everyday people, become millionaires?
Right. And I think, in this book, it was all about the mindset, and it was interesting that the mindset is what it focused on the most at first in that book.
It did. It spent easily the first third of the book is about mindset. And that's crazy because now we're showing you all these books, but they constantly are talking to you about the same thing. It's getting your mind right. How you think about money really defines if you're going to have it or not. And like for us, the reason why we needed all these books is because we're a real hard case. Me and Joy knew we was going to owe somebody forever. That's why we tell you this stuff. And we give it away so freely and so passionately. It's because we never thought we would be doing investing. We're not the investing people type. We're the buy 3 for 1 brown meat and put it into a freezer at Save-A-Lot kind of family. You know what I mean? Like this is how we get down. With the stickers on it. You know what I'm talking about? Like I want the discount. I want a sale on a sale. We wanted
the deal, man.
Yeah, and then we didn't want to spend no money. We just wasn't the type. All we wanted to do was just work. Working was fine. And when we wasn't at work, we wanted to then chill. So it was go to work and then chill. And we wanted to do as much chilling as we could do. And we wanted to do the least amount of work is what we could do. And we found that there's a better way to do it.
Absolutely.
And literally, this is us as adults being fully transparent. Some of y'all have felt like that too. I'm off.
We know we not by ourselves.
Yeah, I know it. Sitting there playing the game for hours, watching TV for hours, knowing every detail. How many times you got to watch Sports Center? You already seen Sports Center. You go watch that bug again just to make sure you ain't missing the detail. It's some things that we're doing that aren't helping us. We got to make sure we're doing habits that are helping us. One of them is getting this book, The Millionaire Real Estate Investor, and reading
Gary Keller.
Seeing real examples of people and things that are going to help you. Next book.
Money Master the Game.
Money Master the Game.
Tony
will be so amazingly blessed. I was part of a mentorship program for stock investing, and this was one of the books that they had us go through, and it was a great read, absolutely phenomenal read. But it talked about how it's really all about interviewing billionaires and very wealthy people. I think they interviewed 30 or 40, right? Tony Robbins did 30 or 40 billionaires, and then he said these are their secrets, their success tips. And then he just rolled it into this book, his formula. And it took him a long time to write it, but it's very easy to read. And if you do these, it helps you understand what does the finish line look like, but not for somebody else. What does the finish line look like for you? And then how do you get there? This book helped us in terms of 7 simple steps to financial freedom. It helps you understand what financial freedom is. It helps you understand what financial security is. It helps you just to kind of get an idea of what it is that you really want, why you want it, and then putting some language and some numbers around the thing that you're pushing for so you have some clear targets. So this book, to me, absolute classic, must have. Can't go without it. Got to do it. We're going to give you this one right here.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this book right here is we're in Louisville, Kentucky, for all those who are around the country. This book is written by a Louisvillian named Mike Butler. If you were in real estate, look at this right here with the notes. Look at this. We ain't even playing with you. Like we
read
seriously,
this
we
book.
seriously.
We in this book.
If you doing real estate, I don't care if you got one property, no properties, 100 properties. If you are not tapped into landlording on autopilot,
yes,
then you just missing out, man.
this got some real.
This got
gems
some
in
real
here.
good gems in here that are still relevant today.
Mhm.
Mike Butler really does this business. His family does this business,
Yep.
and they real time. We've legitimately seen it, and the stuff that's in here just works.
Yes.
So, classic book.
Absolutely,
The book is such a classic. We got to come out with a book that's a classic,
yeah,
just because that's a classic. And so he changed the level of classic.
yeah,
And so our next book is going to be a classic, and we're going to be recommending that to you all
for sure.
on this next time. If we had to give them one bonus book that we got in this stack, what would you give them as a bonus book, Joy?
Oh, yep.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
this is your bonus book.
Bonus.
Your
Ding, ding,
bonus
ding,
book.
ding, ding, ding.
Your bonus book is going to be Miracle Mornings for Entrepreneurs.
Yes.
This book will help you to reclaim the most valuable part of your day, which is the first part of your day, when your mind is the clearest, when you have the most control over the outcomes of that time, the time that's going to spark the rest of the day, get it to be on fire. I guarantee you want to read this book. It's Miracle Mornings for Entrepreneurs by Hal Elrod, Halelrod, and then Cameron Herold. How to elevate yourself to elevate your business.
Phenomenal.
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 You don't want to miss it. All right. So, and then there's this one last book, which is by far the most important. If you don't get anything else, this is the most important book. And then we're going to jump off.
That's right.
So you want to tap into this moment.
Come
you
on.
might want to share this.
Come on.
Because this one book will change everything about your business. It'll change everything about your mindset, your philosophy, the Bible.
Oh, yes.
You read this every single day.
Yeah.
If you're looking for wisdom, go to the Bible.
Yeah.
If you're looking for answers, go to the Bible. You need some business success strategies, go to the Bible. If you're looking for how to be delivered from an inconsistent life, go to the Bible. If you're looking to be able to get some of the heavy burdens and heavy yokes off of your life, go to the Bible. There's a word in there that can, like literally one word from God. You looking for $1 million business idea? Go to the Bible. Yes. I dare you to find God has a word for you. One word from God can change everything in your situation.
That's
one.
Right.
And so I dare you to go knock on the door. I dare you to go actively seek him. I triple. What did he say? What did he say?
I triple dare you.
Dog dare you.
Go ahead and knock on the door and see what he do.
And you will be abundantly blessed.
Yes.
But we love y'all.
All right, y'all.
And so all those out there who have a desire to do real estate, we hope that you do it. Be very successful. Keep tuning in. And to all those who need some extra help, you say, I want to accelerate a little bit. I want to go to the next level, but I want to do it faster. I need a little bit more confidence. I want you to text us at 502-632-3005. We would be glad to help you all on your journey.
Yes.
We have a program. You pay us. We mentor you.
Yes.
If it's a good fit. If not, we will send you to the right books and resources.
Yes.
So hit us up, 502-632-3005. If we can help you, we'd be glad to.
Yes.
God bless y'all. Have a great night. And remember that it's always
so much better together.